in a few short sentences. The FM dismissed it in 10 words. The finance ministers dismissed inflation in 10 words in paragraph 3 of our speech. We deplore the casual attitude of the government, and nothing in the budget speech gives us the confidence that the government will seriously tackle the issue of inflation. Education is widespread but of poor quality. Nearly one half of the children are unable to read or write a simple text in any language and are numerically challenged. They are not fit for any skilled job. The central government must drive and help the states address these fundamental problems. The other issue concerning education is NEET and the scandal-ridden National Testing Agency. Several states have demanded that NEET should be scrapped and the states should be free to adopt their own methods of selecting candidates to various courses in medical education. The budget has no response. I did not hear the finance minister refer to school education now. Yet the government is stubbornly clinging to NEET. You will recall, NEET is an examination at the end of school education. Interestingly, against the BE of rupees 1,16,470 crore on education, the government spent only rupees 1,08,878 crore. 4. Health care is better but not sufficient. Public health care is growing quantitatively but not in quality. Out-of-pocket expenditure is still about 47% of total health expenditure. There is a grave shortage of doctors, nurses, medical technicians, and diagnostic equipment and machines. The central government's expenditure on health care has declined to 0.28% as a proportion of GDP and to 1.9% as a proportion of total expenditure until the last year. The budget speech, there is no response. I did not hear the finance minister speak about the grave deficiencies in public health care. Moreover, against a BE of rupees 88,956 crore, the government spent only rupees 79,221 crore. 5. Wages have stagnated in the last 6 years after adjusting for inflation. Between 2017-18 and 2022-23, the average monthly earnings of workers were: self-employed worker, rupees 12,800 per month; casual or daily labor, rupees 7,400 per month; and regular wage labor, rupees 19,750 per month. We demand that the minimum wage should be fixed at rupees 400 per day for every kind of employment. While some relief has been given to the tax-paying citizen in the 0 to 20% tax bracket, no relief, I repeat, no relief at all, has been given to the poorer sections of the people, especially those who are non-tax-paying wage laborers and casual daily laborers. The government seems to be blissfully ignorant of its own statistics that wages have stagnated in the last 6 years while inflation is raging and such workers are not paid a decent minimum wage. 6. Farmers are mobilizing to protest. One of their demands is that the MSP announced for an agricultural produce must be backed by a legal guarantee. The Congress had in its manifesto promised to provide such a guarantee. No response in the budget speech. Let's wait to hear from the farmers. 7. Owing to massive unemployment, many students who had availed of educational loans have defaulted in payment of interest and or repayment of the principal. There is a demand that the government should write off the unpaid balance of educational loans as a one-time measure of relief. The response: the government has unusually spoken about giving education loans. They did not say that in the previous budget speeches. They are talking about giving education loans. But what about the huge burden of unpaid education loans? Students and their families were hoping that, given the acute unemployment situation, the government would give relief to the current borrowers. They must be bitter and disappointed. 8. Several political parties, including the Congress, have demanded that the ill-conceived and discriminatory Agnipath scheme should be scrapped forthwith, and the armed forces should resume the time-honored methods of recruitment. The response: there is no response. The agitation to scrap the Agnipath scheme